So today when we talk about jumbo, we're going to be talking about VA loans being jumbo now. It's a huge deal. So this happened in March, I believe, March or April of 2020. VA got rid of their loan limit. So what that means is that if you have full entitlement, meaning that you don't have your VA being utilized on another property, there's no limit as long as you qualify. Right? So VA doesn't have a cap, lenders do. So you may talk to some lenders where they're like, oh, we only go up to $1 million, or oh, we only go up to 1.2. We actually go up to $2 million with 0 down on VA.
0 down.
0. 0 down is so unheard of in the jumbo market. And some people may watch this video and be like, that's predatory. No, it's not. They qualify. These are people who qualify. We've checked out their debt to income. Just because they're putting nothing down doesn't mean they don't have money. It just means that they may be not liquidating their stock accounts, not liquidating 401k, keeping their savings in their savings because they don't want to put money down.
And they can afford the payment at $2 million.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. And with VA, you know, no money down, no monthly mortgage insurance, and the rates are amazing. I mean, I would argue, what do you think, 0.375 to 0.5% better than regular jumbo?
100%.
Yeah. So you're getting this great rate, 0 down, and 1 appraisal.
One appraisal.
Whereas with other jumbo loans, and we'll talk about this next week, often you'll have more than 1 appraisal. So if you're thinking about getting a jumbo loan, if you are a veteran or active duty and you're like, God, I really want to get this house, it's 1.2, and you think you have to do a conventional loan and you're not thinking about VA, I urge you to think about VA, because what I'm hearing, and this actually happened yesterday. It was really exciting. I haven't told Julie this yet. No, it was exciting. So in Southern California, there's an incredibly affluent area. It's like the 1% of the 1%. And the realtor who I was a little bit worried that the listing agent, I always like to call the listing agent, as does Julie, and she can tell you what we talked to them about. I always like to call them and talk to them about VA, especially VA jumbo, because there's so many lenders that don't know this. They're like, oh, you have to put money down. And it's just because they don't know their guidelines. So I called this agent, and he's a big deal down there. Big deal. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready. I'm listening.
Okay.
I'm fully engaged.
He totally was cool. He was like, I love VA jumbo. They're great. We've already done a couple. We love them. Bring them to us.
That's shocking.
So easy. They're so easy. It's shocking because most realtors don't know that. But when one of the top realtors in one of the most affluent areas of the country recognizes how amazing these loans are, what a benefit they are to the borrower, and how easy they are, it will trickle down to the other realtors.
That's what I was just thinking. That's going to affect the marketplace as a whole. As VA becomes more and more commonly used as a financing vehicle.
Because what we see a lot is we'll see that realtors follow, you know, other realtors. So if you have the top dogs recognizing this is easy, and they start telling all the people that want to be like them when they grow up, for veterans and armed, they are armed. You guys are, you active duty members are armed, but active duty, it's great. So if you're thinking about, if you want $1 million house or 1.5 and you haven't used your VA eligibility, do it. Definitely do it. Now, Julie, you call listing agents. I mean, I feel like all we do is call listing agents. What is something you usually talk to them about?
Well, when it comes to the VA loans and my VA buyers, our VA buyers, I'm always talking to them about the stability of the file. And the main thing I'm trying to impress upon a listing agent who doesn't understand how similar a VA loan is to every other loan program out there is that there's not a difference really. The only main difference is the PEST report.
In certain states.
In certain states. And so in most cases, your VA offer is pretty much apples to apples
Yeah.
with any other loan program. And a lot of listing agents do not know that.
No.
They think that their buyer or their seller is going to have to pay certain charges, or they think that they're going to have to do all the Section 2 work on a pest, or there's going to be sort of like a more restricted underwriting process. None of that is true. I would say that our VA deals are probably the easiest deals that we do all year long.
They're in terms of like jumbo world, because something I always talk to the listing agents about is I say, guys, this is so much stronger than any other jumbo loan because what is required on this makes sense. That's the thing about VA that's so beautiful, is that the loan program's designed to make sense, whereas some of the other jumbo programs, they will literally ask you why you're writing a check for $150 every month and who it's to.
They're trying to find a reason to blow up your file,
right?
Essentially.
Whereas with VA, they're finding a way to approve it if it makes sense for you. Like if it's an 80% debt to income, it's not going to happen. If you can't afford the house, my God, don't buy it.
Yeah.
But if it makes sense, a VA loan is going to close faster, quicker, and easier than any other type of loan.
Right. And why wouldn't we offer loan products in the VA realm to vets that we would offer to everyone else, the jumbo level, right?
Right.
We have lots of people that qualify.
Which is great. Why, it's one of the reasons they opened up VA to jumbo, which is amazing because we do have so many. If you like Google, I don't know if you know this, I do a lot of Googling, as I'm sure you recognize. But CEOs, Fortune 500 companies, a huge percentage of them have a former military career. We see a lot of the leaders in many of our companies, we've had so many people from Google, Apple, you name it, they've come from the military.
Right.
But they don't think about using their VA because up until last year, you couldn't. So I hope this has been helpful. I hope that if you came to this looking for information on a jumbo loan and you're a veteran and you didn't even know this was a possibility, I hope this opened up the door to you. It's amazing, and we're seeing so many people get into these homes with amazing rates, not liquidate stock, not liquidate options, really put themselves and their family in a great position.
Absolutely.
And it's the least our country can do.
The least.
The least.
Seriously.
So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.